Missing Marines. You encountered the distress beacon when you entered the Sparta system. Someone there may need assistance. You found the dead bodies of men who served under Admiral Kahoku. Return to the Citadel Tower and inform the Admiral of their fate. Citadel Tower? Okay, let's go there. Why was the Salarian turned away when he saw me? Something wrong? Maybe. I don't know.
Alliance officials have raided a dangerous cult controlled by a former Alliance officer, Major Kyle. Major Kyle surrendered and is now being treated for severe post-traumatic stress disorder.
I just realized Liara is easy on the eyes, and she has a cute personality as well. Ashley is also attractive in her own way.
I really appreciate what you're doing for me. Please let me know as soon as you find any information on my brother.
Oh yeah, this guy. What is it? Strenus? Wait, where is Strenus system? Go to the Strenus system in the Horsehead Nebula. What? I've been to the Horsehead Nebula. I've never seen the Strenus system. I didn't see the Strenus system. But I'll check it again. Emily Wong?
Hello again, Commander. I've got a proposition for you. Since you helped me get information on the crime syndicate, I've gotten a lot more backing from my publishers. I'm investigating traffic controller conditions now, and I wondered if you could help.
I just cut off what she was trying to say to me. Fuck. I don't think I have a safe point near this place. Okay.
That seems like a step down from wide-scale corruption.
Actually, in a way, it's more important. This isn't about people getting rich. This is about safety. I've heard rumors that the space traffic controllers are overworked to a dangerous degree. I can't get into the control room, but you could. If you planted a bug inside, I could crack the story.
If you crack this story, what's likely to happen?
Ideally, there will be calls to improve working conditions by hiring more controllers and upgrading systems. The Council won't pay for improvements voluntarily. This story will provide that pressure.
The Council is a cheapskate.
What will this bug allow you to pick up?
Just audio and video. I'm not trying to tap into the traffic control system if that's what you're worried about. I just need to hear and see them in order to correlate their activity with traffic efficiency.
Everyone knows space traffic controllers are overworked. How is this news?
There's a difference between overworked and dangerous. Traffic at the Citadel has increased by 300% in the last century, but traffic controller resources haven't kept up. We already have several last-minute wave-offs per week. Do we have to wait for a full-blown disaster?
This bug you want me to plant, could it interfere with traffic signals?
Absolutely not. I made certain that the frequencies it uses won't interfere with anything.
I can't promise anything, but I'll see what I can do. Give me the bug.
Excellent. Just place it on a terminal with a good view of the area. Thanks again for your help. In the long run, this story is going to save lives. Hello again. Is there a problem? I'm not detecting any signals from the bug yet.
Oh, so I can persuade her of getting out from this job? I see.
Could you tell me where you want me to plant the bug again?
In a space traffic control room, ideally on a terminal that gives me a good view of the room.
I'll let you know when it's done. Goodbye.
No, I'm waiting to speak with one of the Councilor's assistants. Commander Shepard, isn't it? My name is Admiral Kahoku. Is there something I can do for you?
You send a recon team out into the Artemis Tau cluster?
Yes, that's right. They went missing a few days ago. I've been trying to find out what happened to them, but I keep getting the runaround from Alliance brass. Do you know something about this, Commander?
I'm not sure how to tell you this, Admiral. Your men were killed by a Thresher Maw.
A Thresher Maw? That's not... My men wouldn't just stumble into a Thresher nest. Not the entire unit.
Somebody lured them there with an Alliance distress beacon. Placed it perfectly so they'd land right beside the Thresher nest.
Damn it. I had a bad feeling about this ever since my team disappeared. An Alliance beacon used as bait, my unit wiped out, and nobody seems to know anything about it. Commander, I appreciate what you did. Now I need to do my part. The families of those Marines deserve to know why they died.
Anything you need from me?
Not right now, Shepard, but I'll let you know as soon as I find something out.
What are those, cherry trees?
See how the trees and the fountain naturally blend with the arches of the tower. They have done a masterful job of capturing the aesthetic values of the Protheans. See how the trees and the fountain naturally blend with the arches of the tower. They have done a masterful job of capturing the aesthetic values of the Protheans.
Okay, so Liara is implying that the trees were not planted by the Protheans. Okay, I've been to Horsehead Nebula. I don't think I've ever seen a system called Strenus. Maybe I should go there first, and then come back here, right?
Presidium technicians are struggling to understand why a computer system catastrophically overloaded recently. Technicians are reportedly unsure of what caused the malfunction, or even what the system was originally designed to do. CSEC is investigating the possible vandalism or misuse of public property.
The news is talking about the rogue AI in the Emporium, in Dellan's Emporium. I wish we can bring forth the whole event as an evidence that the creator of the AI is innocent of any crime involving his financial. I mean, he's currently serving time in a prison because of that fucking AI. What's next? Planting a bug. Oh yeah, Strenus system. Yeah, I wanna go there first.
This statue shows how well the Protheans blended function and form. The mass relays were not only their greatest technological achievement, but also inspiration for beautiful works of art.
You know, art doesn't normally do much for me, but that relay statue, I like.
This is truly magnificent. Most Prothean architecture I see is in ruins. The sheer size of this place is overwhelming. Remarkable. Nature and technology combined in one elegant whole. This is truly magnificent. Most Prothean architecture I see is in ruins.
This place is a little too perfect. Like they're hiding something.
I'm telling you, this is not what Jake would want.
Who are you to tell me what my husband would want?
I'm the only person making sense right now. You're endangering your baby.
This baby is the only thing I have left of Jake.
Michael Petrovsky, Rebecca Petrovsky.
I don't care what you think, Michael. It's my decision.
I know you're hurting, Rebecca, but don't let your grief hurt your baby too.
Can I help you with anything?
Perhaps you can talk some sense into her.
I don't need anyone to talk sense into me, Michael. I'm not undergoing the treatments.
My sister-in-law here is pregnant, and she's refused to let the baby undergo gene therapy in utero.
I'm certain that she has a good reason. I'd like to hear both sides.
My husband Jacob died from a rare heart condition several months ago.
There's a chance that the baby could develop the same heart condition, but routine gene therapy can eliminate it.
A very small chance, Michael. And extranet reports say the therapy could harm the child.
It's less dangerous than the genetic enhancements that every soldier in the Alliance receives.
Oh, every soldier in the Alliance receive genetic enhancements? Really? Interesting.
What are the chances that your child will develop the heart condition?
According to the doctors, there's a 1 in 50 chance. And if my baby develops the condition, medical treatments are available.
Which are nowhere near as effective as simply getting the gene therapy.
What are the chances that gene therapy could hurt the baby?
1 in 300 at most.
But extranet articles say there could still be long-term complications we don't know about. Don't you understand? If my baby is that 1 in 300, I will always wonder if I killed my baby for nothing.
Okay, so Rebecca's husband has a rare heart disease, or was it another disease and not heart? So anyway, Rebecca's late husband has a rare disease. 1 in 50, there is a 1 in 50 chance that the baby can develop the same rare disease, but there is a medical treatment available in case the baby get the same rare disease. However, according to the Michael Petrovsky, gene therapy is more effective, and the chances of something go wrong with gene therapy is 1 in 300. And then Rebecca responded by saying, there might be long-term complications if the baby underwent gene therapy. Okay, so the conclusion is this, in my opinion. If the baby is 1 in the 50 chance that will get the father's rare disease, there will be medical treatment available. However, if the baby somehow hit the 1 in 300 bad luck chance and get the long-term complications, there is no mention of medical treatment for that. And based on this information available to me, I think it's safer. It's safer to go with the woman's way, with Rebecca's way, of not getting the gene therapy. If Michael Petrovsky said there is a treatment available if the baby happened to be hit the bad luck, hit the 1 in 300 chance of having something wrong because of gene therapy, if Michael said that medical treatment is available for that, then I would suggest her to get the treatment. But since there is no mention of that, yeah, I think the safest way is to not get the treatment.
It's Rebecca's child, Michael. I think you should honor her decision.
damn it, she's not choosing. She's acting blindly out of grief.
I know you want the best for your brother's child, but this isn't your decision.
Of course it is! I'm the closest thing to a father this baby is going to have.
Then support the baby's mother. Stand with her when she makes tough decisions.
This baby is the only thing my brother... It's all I have left of him. I need to know that the baby's safe.
It's all I have left too, Michael.
I just want Jacob's child to be safe. I want to give him that much.
We will. I promise. Thank you for talking with us. I appreciate it.
So Michael Petrovsky and Rebecca Petrovsky are siblings-in-law by way of Rebecca's husband. Alright, interesting.
Greetings, Earth Clan. I believe congratulations are in order, Commander Shepard. You are the first human to join the Spectres, yes?
It's a great honor.
One you are no doubt ready for. A word of warning, though. There are many eyes watching you now, Commander. Some of them want to see you fail. I, however, wish you only success. Perform well and you bring the Earth Clan one step closer to joining the Council. And if they let your people in, maybe there is hope for my own species one day, yes?
What was that? When Barla Von said there would be eyes watching you, Shepard was looking over his shoulder. Does Shepard not understand expression? Did he take Barla Von's words literally? That's why he looked over his shoulder.
Tell me more about the Shadow Broker.
Most people think I deal in finances, but my real currency is knowledge. I trade information, and it has made me very wealthy. But the Shadow Broker is the true master. Every day he buys and sells secrets that could topple governments, always giving them to the highest bidder. Yet somehow he never seems to upset the natural balance of power. All those secrets being passed around seem to even out. Nobody ends up with an advantage in the end.
Any guess what his identity might be?
I don't know. Nobody does. The Shadow Broker could be any race, any gender. I have a theory that it's actually an entire group working under one identity. How else could they juggle so many contacts at the same time? How else could they keep all that information from getting crossed? But they've got the perfect setup. Every government is forced to play their game so they don't get behind. But no matter how long you play, no matter how many secrets you buy, you can never win.
I thought you'd know more about the man you work for.
From time to time I come across information I sell to the Shadow Broker. That's my only involvement. I like it that way. The more you know, the more dangerous the game becomes. I don't like danger, Commander. I'll leave that to you.
I should go.
Goodbye, Commander.
Got a moment, Spectre? Hello, Spectre. I have a business proposition for you.
How did you know I'm a Spectre?
Word travels. Your name comes up in certain circles. I'm acquainted with a pair of powerful crime bosses. They're hiding on remote worlds, and I have the coordinates. You could do the galaxy a favor.
Shepard asked, how did this woman know about him being a Spectre? Did Shepard forget he was just being interviewed? And Shepard speak plainly about him being a Spectre. Everyone knows by now. That's why I said there are two conflicting narratives in this game. Spectres being covert operatives and Spectres being public figures.
What kind of defenses would these two have?
I haven't the faintest idea, but they're certain to be armed. Their partnership's soured, and each believes that the other intends to kill him. They will be well prepared.
You're obviously with them. Why don't I just arrest you instead?
Arrested for what? You and I are simply having a conversation. I have excellent legal representation. Arresting me would be a waste of your time.
I eliminate them, and then you take over and try to eliminate me. How stupid do I look?
While I appreciate your estimation of my bravado, I have no intention of attempting to murder you. You are the first human Spectre, and you are doing important work for humanity. I have no interest in Red Sand or slavery. Anyone who does deserves to die. Our needs are aligned.
Okay, she's not interested in Red Sand or slavery. I assume Red Sand is a drug. So, if she's not going to deal with Red Sand and slavery, what is she going to deal with? Assassination? Racketeering? Blackmailing? Kidnapping and ransom? I don't know.
And what do you get out of this?
But once they are dead, I will manage our organization in a more tasteful
And what do you get out of this?
We share interests in certain cooperative but their business practices have forced me to terminate our relationship. Once they are dead, I will manage our organization in a more tasteful manner.
What crimes did these men commit?
They're Red Sand dealers who make victims of their customers. Those who can no longer pay are sold to Batarians as slaves. They're loathsome, hurting innocent people. They must be ended.
So what kind of business are you going to run? Are you saying that your business will not harm innocent people? I'm curious.
If they're as bad as you say they are, they need to be dealt with.
Excellent. Here are the coordinates. When these men are dead, I will wait for you at the third set of coordinates. Goodbye, Commander. It's been a pleasure to meet you.
Interesting. Some want to see this Krogan monument removed, but it is important to remember our history, even if those memories make us uncomfortable.
Hard to believe the Krogan were once seen as the saviors of the galaxy.
Saviors of the galaxy, because of the Rachni War, right? Rachni Wars.
So, Liara, you've spent 50 years studying Prothean ruins and artifacts.
Our travels now are somewhat different from my normal excavations. I would prefer lengthier studies and fewer explosions.
I think you've spoken for scientists everywhere, Liara.
I'd like to see Shepard have a threesome with Liara and Ashley. Will they want to? But no relationship, yeah? No relationship, no romance. Just pure, unbridled lust and desire. No relationships. Wait, what? Traffic control. But that doesn't mean I encourage anyone to do that, you know. I'm just curious to see Shepard specifically. I don't know, maybe I want to see his ass.
Good to see you, Commander. Good to see you, Commander.
Inconspicuous location, plant bug. Right, for Emily Wong, right?
A research station on Noveria has reportedly been destroyed. The exact cause is currently unknown. Given the research conducted on Noveria, many are blaming the destruction on an experiment gone awry. Administrator Anoleus currently faces criminal charges as a result of the disaster, although the nature of the charges remains unclear.
Didn't Shepard just answer the interview saying that he blew up the hot labs to save lives? So why is the news speaking as if no one knows who did it?
Hey, Commander Shepard. Good to see you again. Anything you need?
I have to go.
Right. You're probably real busy. Well, see you around, Commander.
See you around, Commander. Commander, my commander.
I need those supplies for my clinic. I can't.
You can and you will, or your story won't stay secret for long. Don't disappoint me, Doctor.
Oh, Commander Shepard, I didn't see you come in.
Every time I come in here, I see someone threatening you. Who was that?
Someone from my past. I can take care of it.
Not every time, Shepard. The last time she was in trouble, it was... Yeah, this is the second time. I don't think it's enough times to say every time.
I might be able to help you.
I was fired by my previous employer for giving out free medical supplies to clinics like this. They never filed any charges, they just wanted me to leave without any fuss. But somebody must have found out. Now they are blackmailing me. I have to give them what they want. If the board finds out about my past, I could lose my license. They'll shut my clinic down.
Maybe I can get you out of this. Tell me what they want.
I have to give some of my medical supplies to a merchant in the markets. They expect delivery today.
Give me your contact's name. I'll deal with this guy, whoever he is.
Deal with him? But won't they expose my past?
I'll make sure they don't tell anyone.
I was told to speak with a merchant named Morlan, down in the markets. I really appreciate this, Commander. Thank you.
Don't worry. I'll take care of this.
Good luck, Commander. Be careful down there. Commander Shepard, any luck with my blackmailer? Did you speak with Morlan down in the markets?
Don't worry. I'm working on it.
Of course. I didn't mean to pressure you. Was there something else you needed?
Let me take a look at what you have for sale.
Of course. Commander Shepard, any luck with my blackmailer?
I'm still working on it.
Of course. I didn't mean to pressure.
I'll be going now.
Goodbye, Commander. Nice talking to you.
Wait, I cannot choose the personal questions. So it's a one-time only? Well, do I have any... Okay, next time I'm going to quick save. Every time I'm going to speak to someone. To prevent anything like this from happening again. So if I miss a chance, I can just quick load.
Still can't believe that could happen out in the open like that.
Neither could he. The CSEC agent said there has been an increase in violent crimes in this area lately.
Did he say why?
No, he kind of skirted the issue.
It's those damn humans, if you ask me.
They're not all bad, they're just different, mostly.
I don't like them. They all act like they've been living here forever. The Citadel is ours.
Commander, thanks again for all your help.
Hey, good to see another human in here.
Doran, dance. Oh yeah, oh yeah. You don't want to dance? Ashley, don't want to dance?
If we weren't on duty, I'd have to show you some of my dance moves. Sir.
Yes, I'd love to see that. Wait, where is Liara? What is she doing? What is she doing back there? Wait, where is Liara? Okay, here she is. I wanna hear her comments about this place. And then I wanna hear her comments about Chora's Den.
Why is the music in these places always so loud? It almost seems as if the people here want an excuse not to talk to each other. How could anyone live here? There are just so many people. Everyone here seems so busy, so rushed. I wonder if they are happy. I am not used to this kind of environment. Too much time working by myself, I suppose. How could anyone live here?
If we weren't on duty, I'd have to show you some of my dance moves. Sir, you can keep the Presidium. This is where the action is.
Liara, the reason why they come here, not because they want to talk. They want to find someone for a one-night stand. After they're done dancing and drinking, of course. Now let's see what is Liara's comment about Chora's Den. I'm interested. Ashley seems to hate that place. She doesn't say.
This isn't a proof of purchase. It's a bank statement. It shows that I bought something from you and when I bought it.
Well, thank you for buying from me, but this still doesn't prove that you purchased that item from my store.
But I didn't buy anything else here.
How do I know that? If you don't have the proof of purchase, I can't help you.
But...
Sorry.
Welcome back, EarthClan. Will you be needing supplies for your return to the colonies?
I think I'll be going.
As you say, EarthClan.
Hey, Commander Shepard, it's me, Conrad Werner. Remember me? There are rumors on the extranet that you've been made the first human Spectre. That's incredible.
Being a Spectre is a big responsibility. I just want to make humanity proud.
The vids are all talking about Commander Shepard fighting for all of us back home. And they also say that you don't take crap from anybody. You're showing them what humans can do. Hey, can I get your picture?
Sure, no problem.
Just hold up your gun. Perfect. Thanks again, Commander. I'm gonna hang this in my living room. My wife will love it.
Okay. He's a fan. Morlano.
Hello there. Welcome to Morland's famous shop. You want many good supplies, yes?
You were expecting a delivery of medical supplies?
But I was told the doctor would be bringing them.
There's been a change of plans.
A change, but the doctor... This is not right, human.
Shut up, Morland. I told Baines you'd screw this up.
What the hell's going on here? Who are you?
Baines?
Leave the doctor alone.
We can end this if you just bring me those supplies. Otherwise, I'll start telling people about the doctor's little secret.
Baines?
Maybe we can find a way to make both sides happy here.
Only if you're willing to die happy.
Well, that'll certainly change things around here. For the better. He was a brute. A bully.
What do you know about Baines?
I have never met him, human. I only worked with the one who spoke with the doctor.
Goodbye.
Yes, all right then. Good tidings to you, human.
Alright. Good tidings to you as well, Salarian. Is the symbol of Koras then supposed to be an Asari? So Asaris are synonymous with, you know, sexy stuff.
We Asari are more accepting of our sexuality than most other species. Some club owners like to exploit this by hiring us as dancers.
I see.
A million light years from where humanity began, and we walk into a bar filled with men drooling over half-naked women shaking their asses on a stage. I can't decide if that's funny or sad.
You don't like me? Watching over half-naked women? Do you want me to watch your naked body instead, Ashley? I mean Shepard. I mean... that comes off wrong. Yeah, I'd like to see Shepard's naked body. Why not? See his cakes. I mean, does Ashley prefer Shepard to watch her naked body instead of the dancers at Koras Den?
Commander, how did things go?
He won't be bothering you anymore.
Really? That's a great relief, Commander. Thank you. I can't pay you for your help, but I can give you a discount on any supplies you purchase here.
The thug said he worked for a man named Baines. Sound familiar?
Baines? I wonder if he means Armiston Baines. We worked together a long time ago.
What can you tell me about him?
Last I heard, the Alliance military was contracting him for some research in the Traverse.
I wonder if the captain knows him.
The captain? Captain Anderson?
We'll see what the captain can tell us.
I wish I could tell you more. Is there anything else I can help you with, Commander?
I'll be going now.
Goodbye, Commander. Nice talking to you.
So, this Armistan Baines was working with the Alliance military? Interesting. Interesting.
Celebrations are being planned for the anniversary of the end of the Rachni Wars. Many Council worlds, particularly Asari and Solarian colonies, will hold victory parades to commemorate the defeat of the invading Rachni. In a rare admission of debt, several Asari colonies have invited Krogans to be honored for the victories the uplifted Krogans made possible.
Hey, you're the Shepherd kid.
Zabaleta.
Hey, been a long time, huh?
I'm sorry. Do we know each other?
I guess you don't remember me. Lieutenant Zabaleta? I worked with your mother. We served on the carrier Einstein. Well, that was 12, 13 years back, though. You were just a kid then.
I guess you're not in the service anymore, huh?
You're retired, yeah. You know how it is. Times are tough for vets. They always are.
I didn't see her much that tour. The ship was on patrol most of the time.
Hey, call your mom up and ask. She'd remember old Zabaleta. She'd vouch for me. Look, I need a favor. I'm kind of short on money these days. I hate hitting you up for money, but a man's gotta eat, right? So, could you spare something? Maybe 20 credits.
20 isn't enough to get you back on your feet, is it?
No. I'll just get a meal, you know.
Yeah, it's not a problem.
You're a good kid, you know that? Thanks. You ever want to come by and talk, I'll be here. Huh? Can't afford a ticket home, right? You ever just sit and watch people? You can learn a lot. Thanks for the credits, kid. No Batarians come here, you know. And that's good. Good. You ever just sit and watch people? You can learn a lot.
I like that. I like doing that.
What do you say we head down to Cora's den after shift?
Sounds good. Some of the others are going for Novio's farewell thing.
Damn, I forgot that was today. Where's he going again?
Noveria. Apparently, they've got a huge demand for corporate security.
Noveria? Isn't that the frozen planet?
Yeah, I wouldn't go, but I guess the pay's pretty good.
Huh.
Okay. So, ex-cop, ex-CSEC and ex-soldiers, I assume they flock to Noveria for jobs after their retirement? Ah, a female human and 2 Asari. What is this? 3-way action?
In a further development in the Eden Prime investigation, the Council has reportedly revoked the Spectre status of one of its operatives. While the unnamed operative has not yet been apprehended, a Council spokesman confirmed that corrective actions had been taken.
Okay, so they didn't publish the name of Saren. They just say one of the Spectre agents. Interesting. Now let's go to Captain Anderson and ask about Armistan Baines. There are a lot of codex entries, new codex entries that I haven't read. Maybe at the end of the recording I'll read it before I stop the recording. Why am I going down here? Shit. Wait, the ambassador is here? Nav Manual 074? Why is the ambassador here? Is he arguing with Captain Anderson? Or are they just chatting?
Your Noveria report raised a few eyebrows in the Council, Shepard. I can't believe you let that Queen live. There's a reason their species was nearly wiped out. You should have finished them off.
Oh, about the Queen, the Rachni Queen.
This Queen isn't like the others. She's not interested in conquest or war.
Really? I'm glad you're an expert in a species we know virtually nothing about. I hope we're both still around in 50 years to see if you're right.
Genocide of an entire species is a terrible tragedy, Ambassador. Shepard did the right thing.
Fine. I'll just tell everyone we figured it was a good idea to release a fertile Rachni Queen in the wilds of Noveria. I'm sure nobody will have a problem with that.
Yeah, I understand. The worry, right? Because in the past the Rachni were waging war against the Citadel races. But I don't really know what caused it, what sparked the war. And I'm curious to know.
Yes, Commander?
How are you holding up?
Honestly, this isn't how I pictured my career coming to an end. Pushing papers really isn't my thing, but you're the one who can stop Saren. I believe in you, Shepard. If that means I have to step aside, so be it.
I think I've went through this conversation before, right? Back in the hangar.
Tell me what happened with you and Saren 20 years ago.
It's close to 20. The Council
I
sent
trusted
Saren.
you.
It's
You
not
betrayed
something
me.
I'm proud of. I had a chance to become the first
Yeah,
human
I
to
went
get
through this
intel on a
conversation
rogue
before.
scientist. The plan was simple. Officially, it was ruled an accident. Saren didn't care. Saren's report was all the proof. Maybe he just likes the violence. I had a bad feeling about. Maybe he just likes the violence. You're right, Commander. It's no good living in the past.
Yes, I went through this conversation, if I remember correctly, back in the bay, in the Alliance Bay. Baines?
What do you know about Armiston Baines?
Where did you hear that name? Never mind, I don't want to know. Baines is dead. Has been for quite some time.
So why are people talking like he's still alive?
It's not common knowledge. Military's keeping it under wraps. Baines was doing some high-level work for the Alliance. Stuff even I wasn't aware of. One day he turns up dead on a drifting scout ship. Everyone suspects it was foul play, but it was never officially investigated.
Baines was doing high-level work with the Alliance? Then why is this Baines guy resort to blackmailing Dr. Chloe Mitchell? Doesn't make sense. Maybe... Interesting. If this Baines was working with a high-level mission, I mean with the Alliance military for high-level operation, why is he blackmailing Dr. Chloe Mitchell now?
What can you tell me about the ship?
I don't know much about it. You should talk to Admiral Kahoku. One of his crews discovered Baines' body.
Okay, maybe Baines blackmailing Dr. Chloe Mitchell before his body was found. Right? And maybe the Krogan, the middleman, doesn't know about this and he kept doing this blackmailing operation.
I spoke to Kahoku. He never brought it up.
You should mention Baines the next time you see him. See if he'll tell you anything. Is there anything else, Commander?
Do you know anything about Vermeer?
Sorry, Shepard. I've never even heard of it before all this. You'll have to go out there and check it out for yourself.
Where can I find Admiral Kahoku?
Last I heard, he was up in the tower trying to get the Council to investigate Bane's death. Is there anything else, Commander?
I should go.
I'll be here if you need anything.
So, are these all connected? Kahoku's dead man, Bane's body, Kahoku trying to investigate Bane, right? Yeah, let's go back to the Citadel Tower. Wait, exclamation mark? Where is it? Where is this? Emily Wong? Wait, where is Emily Wong? Wait, what? I don't see anyone here. What do you mean? This is a bug. A bug.
A research facility in the Hades Gamma Cluster was the victim of an attack by biotic extremists. The drugged researchers attacked Alliance soldiers, and the rescue operation became a brutal massacre. The
What?
research center is unlikely to reopen in the near future.
A brutal massacre? I thought I did it right. I remember Admiral Hackett saying something like, the civilian casualties were tolerable, or something like that. And it wasn't my fault though. I didn't shoot the scientist. Yeah, it's a bug. The exclamation mark is a bug.
I'm already getting readings. This is gonna make a great story. Thank you so much for your help. Here, this is everything I've got from my publisher's budget.
It was no problem. Good luck with your story. It deserves to be heard.
I appreciate your support. I hope this will save some lives in the long run. Thanks again for your help. I'm gonna show this to my publisher.
Okay. Kahoku is not here. But I need to talk to him about Banes. Where can I find him? You met a homeless man named Zabaleta on the Citadel. He insisted he knew your mother before asking you to give him money. If you wanted to confirm Zabaleta's story, you could easily contact your mother using the Normandy's FTL com room. Okay, contact my mother. Helena Blake, a high-ranking member of a criminal cartel, has asked you to eliminate 2 of her unpleasant compatriots. Their bases are located in the Han and Dis systems. After eliminating them, meet Miss Blake in the Fortuna system for a reward. Which cluster? The 2 crime lords are located in the Han system of the Gemini Sigma cluster and in the Dis system of the Hades Gamma cluster. Eliminate both of them. Okay, so I have to go to Gemini Sigma and Hades Gamma. 1 more Turian emblem, 2 more Prothean artifacts, 2 more medallions, 1 more Salarian ID tags, and the Stranus system for Garoth, The fan? You probably haven't seen the loss of Conrad. What harm could there be in talking with him if you meet again? So it still continues. I can contact my mother in the Normandy.
Miners in the Skillian Verge are planning to resume operations on an asteroid rich in Element Zero. Raids by a criminal warlord had recently disrupted mining operations in the area. The warlord was subsequently killed, however, and infighting among his lieutenants has made future raids unlikely.
The news must be talking about Lord Darius. Fifth Fleet armed him to stabilize the region, and Fifth Fleet wants to kill him. And Shepard did the job. I don't like the fact that the Fifth Fleet, that the Admiral lied about the nature of the mission to Shepard, but I guess he needs to be taken care of in order to make the miners safe.
Stand by, shore party. Decontamination in progress.
Still, I don't like the idea.
Logged. The commanding officer is aboard. XO Presley stands relieved.
I still don't like the idea that the Fifth Fleet arm a criminal organization to stabilize a region. Doesn't feel right. But maybe at the time. Never mind. I'm not qualified to make a value judgment such as that. I'm copying the VI. Are they arguing? I will copy the VI statement. I'm not qualified to make a value judgment of that nature. Com terminal.
Computer, give me a real-time connection to the Dreadnought Kilimanjaro. I want to speak to my mother, XO Shepard.
Shepard speak? Oh, hi. I don't have time for a personal call right now. I'm on duty.
Dreadnought Kilimanjaro? Wait, my mother is still serving with the military? Huh?
I know what that's like. Do you remember a Lieutenant Zabaleta from the Einstein?
Ernesto? Have you heard from him? He was one of the Marines who guarded the CIC. We shared a watch. I lost track of him after there was an incident.
I've seen him here on the Citadel. Looks like he's had some hard times.
I don't doubt it. You remember the Batarian raid on Mindwar in 2170? You were in high school. The Einstein's task group responded to the Mayday. The Batarians were still pulling out when the Marines hit groundside. Zabaleta was one of the first down. He was never quite the same after.
I don't understand. What happened down there?
About every abomination that a sentient being can do to another. To a slaver, a person is just another animal. And humans aren't always liked out here. We heard about corralling, culling. They'd shoot those they couldn't use, implant control devices in the skulls of those they could, without anesthetic.
Implanting control devices in the skulls? Without anesthetic?
He has post-traumatic stress because of what he saw?
He tried to keep working, but it rode him. He showed up drunk on duty more and more. We couldn't always cover for him. The Alliance discharged him. Everyone knew he drank because of what he'd seen down there, even if he never talked about it. Especially because he never talked about it.
For it to have affected him that deeply, he must have been a very sensitive man.
He was. Always in laughter and tears. If you see him, tell him we still worry about him. Tell him to go to the Veterans Affairs office. I have to go. But take care of yourself. You're making us proud. Kilimanjaro out.
Okay, what about my father? So my mother is still serving in the military? Dreadnought Kilimanjaro. What about my father? Where is my father? I want to know where is my father. Has he passed away? Why don't I have the option to contact my father? So I have to tell Zabaleta to go to the Veterans Affairs office. Ernesto Zabaleta.
Message coming in. Patching it through.
Commander, Ms. Al-Jalani's story on you just aired. She shouldn't have ambushed you like that, but you handled it pretty well.
We had differences of opinion, sir. I hope she at least believed my sincerity.
You handled yourself pretty well, Commander. She came across like a raving idiot. There is one other matter, however. The Citadel has been trying to play down Saren going rogue. It makes the Spectres look bad. Your mention of him was politically inconvenient.
Well, the Spectres need to be accountable.
How angry was the Council?
About what you'd expect. Don't worry too much about it, Commander. They're always angry with us. I won't keep you any longer. Fifth Fleet out.
Okay, next time, don't arm criminal cartel to stabilize a region, okay? So I've never seen the Horsehead Strenus system in the Horsehead Nebula. Where is this Horsehead Nebula? Yeah, I've never seen the Strenus system. Pax Noveria. Have I been to this? Here it is, the Strenus system. How could I miss it? How could I miss the Strenus system? Did I immediately left the Horsehead Nebula cluster after I'm done in Noveria? And I forgot to check Strenus system? Maybe.
Message for you, Commander. Just came in over a secure channel.
Shepard, this is Admiral Kahoku. I found out who set that trap for my men. The ones killed by the Thresher Maw. Damn, I hope you get this message. It was a group called Cerberus. An Alliance Black Ops organization. Top secret, highest level security clearance. They vanished a few months ago. Dropped right off the grid. Nobody knew where they went or what they were up to. They've gone completely rogue, Shepard. They're conducting illegal genetic experiments, trying to create some kind of super soldier. I don't have any proof, but I found the coordinates for one of their research worlds. I'm uploading them with this message. They're completely out of control. Somebody needs to stop them. I've done my part. Now it's up to you. This is probably the last you'll hear from me. Cerberus is after me now. I need to disappear before they find me.
So the Cerberus group is mentioned again. So they are an Alliance Black Ops organization. That is why they use military ranks. They are part of the Alliance military. They are a Black Ops organization. So they are experimenting with husks, with Rachnites, and also with Thresher Maws. That's why they lured Kahoku's men, right? Maybe to see how the soldiers would perform against a Thresher Maw? Or maybe because the soldiers... Wait, was it Kahoku's men that found Bane's body? Maybe they were targeted because they are the ones who found Bane's body. Maybe... I remember Captain Anderson said Baines was involved in high-level operation with the Alliance. Maybe that high-level operation involved Cerberus. And something happened that made Cerberus kill Baines. Maybe. And maybe Cerberus didn't plan for anyone to find Bane's body. But somehow Kahoku's men found them, and so they were targeted. They were lured by a false distress signal right into a Thresher Maw nest and got wiped out. So they are part of the Alliance. They are a Black Ops organization, and according to Admiral Kahoku, they've gone rogue. They fell off the grid some time ago and they've gone rogue. Interesting. Why does Admiral Kahoku says he needs to disappear? Can't he just bring this up to Alliance? Brass? I mean, if the Cerberus group is gone rogue, then of course the Alliance would want to take care of them, right? Why not Admiral Kahoku bring this up to the Alliance top brass instead of hiding? I don't understand. One, two, three, four, 5. Or maybe Admiral Kahoku already reported this to the Alliance top brass. But maybe because they are a Black Ops organizations, they have access to resources that makes it easy for them to assassinate anyone they want. Maybe they still have access to resources of Alliance Intelligence Agency, assuming the Alliance have such kind of intelligence agency group within within the Alliance. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 planets. Alright. Warning, level 1 cold hazard. Zawin has a thin atmosphere of carbon dioxide and ethane. The surface is frozen and mainly composed of cobalt, with deposits of copper. Planet-side conditions are hazardous, with constant ice storms wrecking the surface. Shrouded by a thick atmosphere of complex hydrocarbons, Yun Thorol has never been fully mapped. The surface is hot and completely covered by a global ocean of liquid hydrocarbons. There are indications of primitive organic life developing deep within the global ocean. Antitara is a standard hydrogen-helium gas giant with traces of ammonia, hydrocarbons in the atmosphere and lend it a distinct brown tint. Trellin is a lifeless rock with a trace atmosphere of xenon and krypton. Its surface contains large amounts of iron and magnesium silicates. Due to heavily cratered terrain, starships are discouraged from landing. A Solarian religious cult claims that a certain pattern of overlapping craters in the southern hemisphere resembles their goddess. A standard hydrogen-helium gas giant, Thessalgon's atmosphere is tinted blue by trace of quantities of methane. So where is this? Okay, I'm supposed to go to Strenus system for Gareth's quest, right? But there's nowhere I can land or board. There is no ship to board. There is a cold hazard warning here, but there is no button to land. What the hell? And I see no ship. Is this a bug? Is this quest bugged? Is this quest bugged? I don't see any ship. And I can't land on this planet, even though it has a warning hazard. Let me recheck again. A man named Gareth asks you to look for his missing brother. Gareth fears his brother's ship may have fallen victim to privateers while traveling through the Strenus system. I am in the Strenus system right now. Go to the Strenus system in the Horsehead Nebula. Cluster and search for signs of Gareth's brother and his ship. Yep, I'm in the Strenus system right now, but there is no sign of Gareth's brother and his ship. There is a planet with a warning hazard, but I can't land on it. Is this a bug? What the heck, man? Look at this. Unknown. Unknown. There is nothing here. There is no symbol, no icon. It's just unknown. That's why I didn't see it earlier. What the okay, never mind. Unknown. MSV Majesty. The Majesty is a Colon-class modular conveyor of human design. The ship is a derelict. All compartments are exposed to space and the fusion plant is leaking. The damage is consistent with ship-mounted mass accelerator fire. So this ship was under attack. Registry. Private owner Captain Willem. A faint trail of radioactive particles, possibly exhaust, from a sublight nuclear engine drive leads toward the nearby planet of Zawin. Okay. Now I can land, alright? Captain Willem. Corpse examine. It appears this person was trying to mark the nearby mineral deposit when he died, or was killed. Oh, poor guy. He's a prospector, right? He must be a prospector. Poor guy, or girl, whatever it is. I'm assuming guy. You have successfully surveyed a small deposits of iridium heavy metal surveyed. Generator activate. There appears to be no one left at this camp. The generator is still functioning, but there are no signs of the former occupants. The camp's computer notes several locations of interest. Alright. Solar panels. This must be a tent to park one of those tanks or vehicles. Must be the Prospector's camp. You have successfully surveyed the large deposits of cobalt light metal surveyed. The beacon was a gas trap? What the heck? Freaking gas. What are they doing here? You have successfully surveyed a large deposit of palladium heavy metal surveyed. Why are they not hiding inside the structure? They know they're going up against a vehicle, an armed vehicle, right? What are they hoping?
Destroy you!
You must die!
Captain Willem? Okay. Anomaly identified. You have discovered the corpse of Captain Willem of the MSV Majesty. His stiff fingers are wrapped tightly around a small data pad. Take data pad. What is the data pad about? You've discovered the remains of a ship called the Majesty. It looks like it was attacked by privateers. Info from the ship's flight log indicates the privateer base is nearby. You've discovered what happened to Willem, Garroth's brother. Return to the Citadel Tower and tell Garroth of his brother's fate. Okay, what info is in the data pad, I wonder? Ancient debris recover. This fragment appears to be from an old model freighter. Part of it is marked with the Chatti outpost insignia. Insignia recovered. I think I saw something earlier around this part. Crash probe salvage. Yeah, I remember reading a codex entry. The Thresher Maw spread all over the space by sending spores into space, and then these spores land on a different planet and they start to grow up to become Thresher Maw. That's how they colonize other worlds or reach other worlds. Have I been here? I think I have, right? One, 2, 3, 4, 5 planets. Alright? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Start from here. Uningto is a Jovian-sized gas giant with a standard hydrogen-helium atmosphere. traces of methane give the planet its distinct cobalt blue tint. Spectral analysis indicates its extensive ring system is mostly composed of ice crystals. Huning too has an exceptionally powerful magnetic field, which creates strong radio interference throughout the inner system. I can land here. Paravin is a small, unremarkable rock world. The surface is scorching hot and mainly composed of calcium with deposits of aluminum. Paravin's low mass has left it tidally locked to the star Han. If there were any resources of value, mining stations could be established on the relatively temperate Twilight Band. Scans of Paravin revealed an unmanned station in geosynchronous orbit. Your salvage team found no evidence of the origins of the station, but they did find one of Matriarch Dilinaga's writings on board. Matriarch's writings recovered. Patatanlis is a large rock world with an unusually thin atmosphere of hydrogen and carbon monoxide. The frigid world's crust contains extensive deposits of uranium and occasional loads of naturally occurring plutonium, with a total mass more than 4 times that of Earth. Patatanlis should have a significantly thicker atmosphere. This unusual feature has flagged it as worthy of scientific investigation, but the need for expensive amounts of radiation shielding has deterred interest. Scans from orbit have detected a large deposit of beryllium, light metal surveyed. A standard gas hydrogen-helium gas giant, Farkrothu, is only distinguished by its moons. Several dozen of them have been sculpted into the likenesses of an arthropodal alien race not yet known to Council science. Radiometric dating suggests the moons were worked over 500,000 years ago. Warning Level 2 Cold Hazard. Mavigon is a small rock and ice planet with a thin atmosphere of ammonia and methane. The surface is frozen and mainly composed of tin with deposits of potassium. The planet has a rudimentary ammonia-based life, mainly concentrated around geothermal vents deep underground. Severe storm cycles are common. Due to limited visibility, navigation may be difficult. Crash probe salvage. Helena was right. These guys had quite the operation going. But it's all going to change. One down, just one more to go. Crime Lord defeated. Mummified Salarian? This is not a Salarian, this is a box. You discovered several small artifacts. Among them is an identification tag belonging to Captain Stranaka, one of the Salarian soldiers charged with hunting down the League of One. Aditech recovered. What is the League of One? You have successfully surveyed a large deposit of gold. Heavy metal surveyed. You have successfully surveyed a large deposit of cobalt. Light metal surveyed. Burned bodies. This system, this track. One, two, three, four, 5 planets. Alright. Starting from the right. Gremar is an icy terrestrial with a thin atmosphere of carbon dioxide and krypton. Its surface is mainly composed of frozen ammonia with deposits of tin and other light metals. When exposed to sunlight, Gremar's ammonia can melt, forming equatorial seas of the toxic chemical. This has allowed a profusion of simple fungus and lichens to evolve in the low-energy environment. A byproduct of their metabolism causes them to glow very faintly. While the light of an individual is insignificant, large patches seem to reinforce the light of one another and are visible from space. So all these lights I'm seeing right now is a byproduct of the metabolism of this fungus and lichens. I can land. Raisha is a standard hydrogen-helium gas giant with traces of sodium and ammonia in its atmosphere. During the brief gold rush to Klensal, a few companies established an infrastructure for helium-3 skimming and deuterium mining on Raisha's icy moons. When Klensal proved to be less wealthy than expected, the facilities were stripped for parts and abandoned. Scans of the planet Raisha revealed an old unmanned shuttle. Your salvage team found Turian goods on board, all marked with the Trident colony insignia. Turian insignia recovered. Nearum is a terrestrial world with a thin atmosphere of methane and argon. Its frozen surface is mainly composed of basaltic rock. Its most prominent feature is the Elos Rift Valley, a long volcanic divergence zone that stretches across half of the northern hemisphere. While scanning this planet, you detected a large deposit of titanium on a nearby moon. Light metal surveyed. Jartar is a terrestrial world with a trace atmosphere of krypton and xenon. The surface is hot and mainly composed of unremarkable silicates. Occasional deposits of aluminum, magnesium, and other light metals can be found. Jartar is noted for the discovery of the Leviathan of Dis, the apparent corpse of a genetically engineered living starship. The Leviathan was found in the bottom of a crater by a Batarian survey team and estimated to be nearly 1 billion years old. It disappeared after a visit to the system by a Batarian dreadnought 20 years ago. Since then, the Batarians have steadfastly denied that the Leviathan existed at all, and all the more vociferously when shown recordings of the corpse made by Salarian researchers. So, a genetically engineered living starship, dubbed the Leviathan of Dis, over 1 billion years old. So the Batarians took this living starship for research, I think. It was first surveyed by a Batarian survey team. A living starship? Wow, that is cool. Bottom of a crater. Plansal has a thin atmosphere of carbon dioxide and ethane. Its first geological surveys were performed by Batarians and suggested areas of great mineral wealth. Human mining concerns spent billions of credits hustling to the distant system and sinking test bores to claim the system for humanity. But Clansal had only an average level of mineral wealth, valuable, but hardly worth the rush and expense. Merida Industria, a small Mexican company hoping to strike it rich in their first extrasolar mining venture, had to file for bankruptcy protection. Investigation revealed the Batarian crew had deliberately falsified their surveys, hoping it would encourage human rivals to invest in a costly boondoggle. While unethical, this was not technically illegal, and the Batarian government disavowed the personal actions of a few misguided patriots. The planet is still littered with abandoned mining bases which are often used as temporary meeting places for criminals. You have successfully surveyed a large deposit of beryllium light metal surveyed. This dead traveler had a Lake of One medallion. Where he found it and what he was trying to do with it is unclear. Medallion recovered. Damaged escape pod. There's old footprints leading away from this escape pod, but no sign of any survivors. Crash probe salvage. You have successfully surveyed a deposit of platinum heavy metal surveyed. There it is. You challenge a vehicle on foot? Really? Why didn't they use this tank? But this vehicle has no weapon. Thus both of them. No doubt Helena Blake will be overjoyed to learn that these two scum are no longer a problem. Second crime lord defeated. So I'm guessing the crime lord is a human? Or a Batarian? I don't know. Oh, it's a drill. It's a drill head, right? Admiral Kahoku has given you the coordinates. Okay, hold on. Go to the Fortuna system in the Horsehead Nebula and meet Helena Black to claim your reward. Horsehead Nebula, Fortuna system. Alright? One, two, three, 4 planets. Let's start from the right. Hard data on Wentania is very limited. When the system was charted by the Alliance surveyor Coupe, only a small unmanned flyby probe was spared for the distant world. It is a small rock and ice planet, with a trace atmosphere of krypton and sulfur dioxide. Normandy's more detailed survey suggests the frozen terrestrial may be a suitable target for mining. While it is largely water ice, mapping of mass concentration suggests it has a core of pure aluminum. Let's sell this data to the Colonial Affairs, or better yet, let's set up our own mining company. Small, but lucrative. Maganlis is a rock terrestrial with an atmosphere of sulfur dioxide and trace amounts of helium. Scans reveal ancient lava plains on the surface, implying a geologically active past. The crust consists of sulfur and basalts, but the planet's mass suggests a core of iron and heavier materials. Cursory drill coring suggests the possibility of simple subterranean life. While scanning the planet Maganlis, you discover the remains of a damaged research vessel. Your recon team found no signs of survivors, but they did bring back a Rockcam outpost insignia. I can land? Hold on. Therumlon is a frigid world with a thick nitrogen-argon atmosphere. The crust consists of silicates and various unremarkable ores, but is surprisingly rich in phosphates. Since the atmosphere lacks free oxygen, the phosphates are relatively pure and could be of value in the manufacture of fertilizers and incendiary ammunition. While scanning this planet, you detected a small but valuable deposit of plutonium. Rare element surveyed. Amaranthine is a chilly rock world with an atmosphere of carbon dioxide and nitrogen. Its frozen surface consists largely of light titanium and aluminum oxides, with deposits of thorium and other heavy metals located in the deep crust. Amaranthine was named by the human poet Sofia Cabral during her tour of duty aboard the Alliance surveyor ship Coupe. Under the dim light of the red dwarf Fortuna, the surface of this world is lit in rich twilight blues and purples even at midday. Sofia Cabral. During her tour of duty, so before the poet became a poet, she was serving in the Alliance military. Amaranthine. You have successfully surveyed a small deposit of iridium, heavy metal surveyed. You found an intricate beaded necklace marked with the Galatana colony insignia. It appears to be very old. Turian insignia recovered. The moon. It's beautiful. Why is the entrance console down here? Who is the architect of this building? Or the contractor?
Hello again, Commander Shepard. I owe you a debt of gratitude. With my former partners dead, this syndicate is now mine. I could not have done it without you.
Those men deserve to die. Now are we going to have a problem?
Not if I can help it, Commander. I hope you can see that I am by far a lesser evil than those men. Under my leadership, this organization will restrict itself to gambling and smuggling illegal technologies. There will be no drugs and no slave-taking for the Batarians. Those days are over.
This gang has a reputation for drugs and slaving. It's too late to change that.
Perhaps you're right. Perhaps this organization has been so tainted by those two idiots that it cannot be redeemed. If I disband the gang, I walk away freely. I have not come so far to be arrested. I would die before going to prison. I would most certainly kill before going to prison. Now, do we have a deal?
You're free to go. I don't ever want to see this gang again. If I do...
You won't. I'm not so foolish as to break my word to a Spectre. Now, if you'll excuse me, my men become nervous in the presence of law enforcement agents. Goodbye, Shepard.
Goodbye, Shepard. Okay. I can't talk to her again? Why? Mercenary? Are these her men? A Krogan as well. A Salarian? Interesting. What are these? Oh, is this Quasar machine? Like in Flux? Ah, okay. Alrighty. Admiral Kahoku has given you the coordinates to a research facility run by the Cerberus group. You need to investigate the planet Binthu to find out why Cerberus is unleashing alien monstrosities in the Atikantraverse. Go to the Yangtze system in the Voyager cluster and investigate Cerberus activities on Binthu. Alright? One more medallion. Voyager cluster Yangtze system, planet Binthu. One, two, three, four, 5 planets. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Start from the right. Alrumter is a small rocky terrestrial planet with a trace atmosphere of nitrogen and krypton. Its frigid surface is mainly composed of light metals with deposits areas of frozen ammonia. You detected a weak signal coming from the far side of the planet Alrumter. Joker brought the Normandy around and your salvage team picked up a small escape pod trapped in an orbit. There was a long dead Turian inside, along with a few personal items and a Prothean data disk. Prothean data disk. Renshato is a close-orbiting hot Jupiter, with traces of sulfur in its hydrogen-helium atmosphere. The disruptive gravity well of the gas giant prevented any planets from forming nearby. Binthu, this is where I have to go. Pataigiri has a thin atmosphere composed of neon and chlorine. Its frozen surface is mainly composed of silica with deposits of copper. During the long cold night, the chlorine in the atmosphere falls to the ground in the form of frost. Scans from orbit have detected a large deposit of thorium, rare element surveyed. Dregir is a small barren rock world with a trace atmosphere of krypton and xenon. The surface is frigid and mainly composed of silicates with deposits of magnesium, aluminum and other light metals. Dregir has a weak magnetic field, making it unsuitable for drive discharge operations. Scans from orbit have detected a large deposit of beryllium, light metal surveyed. Binthu has an atmosphere of carbon dioxide, with a permanent haze of toxic chlorine and clouds of sulfur dioxide that periodically drop torrents of acidic rain on the surface. Its crust is mainly composed of sulfur with deposits of calcium. Like most worlds in the Voyager cluster, Binthu has only been charted within the last 20 years by Alliance surveyors. It has no known native ecology. Data about the world is surprisingly brief and generic, painting a picture of an unpleasant and uninteresting place. Binthu, Bint. Crash probe salvage. Why does a crash probe carrying these kinds of equipments? I wonder. The moon is beautiful. Is that Ragni? Okay. Diagnostic station. Oh no! Oh my god, my health! No, 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 no!
Gotta make sure that doesn't happen again.
You've eliminated the threat at this facility. Continue to one of the other nearby labs. Okay.
Looks like Cerberus has other bases on this world, Commander.
Okay. Prothean pyramid recover. There are a few children's toys and some ragged clothes stuffed inside the top of this monument, along with a Prothean data disk. Prothean data disk recovered.
Gotta make sure that doesn't happen again.
No, my health. No, my health. Okay. There was no sign of Kahoku among the creeper corpses. He must be at one of the other labs in the area.
I wonder what monstrosity Cerberus has been cooking up at the next base.
Monstrosity.
Commander. We owe Kahoku that much.
Rear Admiral Kahoku? He's dead? You check for a pulse but find none. Admiral Kahoku is dead, despite the ferocity of the creatures he was sealed in with. There are no signs of trauma on his corpse. The needle marks on his arm suggest a different means of execution. No, Admiral Kahoku is dead.
Oh, Goddess. It's Admiral Kahoku.
Cerberus must have tracked him down.
What now? Cerberus has been conducting illegal genetic research in an effort to create an unstoppable army. You found Kahoku dead in one of their bases, and now you are the only one who can stop them. You found the location of a major Cerberus facility. Head to Neferon in the Columbia system of the Voyager cluster and destroy it. Got it. Voyager, Columbia system, Neferon. Columbia system. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 planets. Where is Neferon? Gromar? Gromar? Okay, this one is Neferon. 1, 2, 3, 4 planets. Clogia is a hothouse terrestrial world with a dense atmosphere of nitrogen and sulfur dioxide. The surface is scorching hot and mainly composed of iron with deposits of gold. The core of Clogia is very hot and tectonically active. Volcanic eruptions are common, and outgassing continues to add to the density of the atmosphere. The largest active volcano is a caldera nearly 100 kilometers in diameter, and its basalt floods have covered an area roughly the size of the Earth continent of Australia. Wow. 100 kilometers in diameter. Ontaheter is an unusually large ice world with a core of silicate rock and light metals, and a trace atmosphere of krypton and xenon. The crust is mainly composed of water ice. Ontaheter's ice sheets show obvious signs of large-scale fracture and refreezing, centered on a massive crater near the South Pole. A recent extranet meme suggests that a Prothean ship crashed through the crust of the planet before the collapse of their empire and might still be recovered from the planetary core. This is purportedly the source of the planet's unusually high mass. Careful mapping of Ontaheter's gravity field by orbiting satellites have proved that the planetary core is entirely normal. While scanning this planet, you detected a deposit of samarium, rare element surveyed. Gromar is a rocky terrestrial world with a trace atmosphere of krypton and xenon. The frozen surface is mainly composed of copper with deposits of calcium. Prior to the Alliance's expansion into the Voyager cluster, Gromar hosted one half of a Turian interferometric telescope array, connected with a similar telescope in the Atikan Beta cluster. by an expensive chain of FTL comb buoys. The two function as a single virtual lens with an effective aperture equal to the thousands of light years between them. The Turians used this to chart the terminus systems with great accuracy. So after the humans claim the Voyager cluster, I'm guessing the Turians disassemble this telescope array and bring them home. Scans of the planet Gromar revealed a derelict space station in late stages of orbital decay. A small team was able to recover some items of interest, among them a League of One medallion. Medallion recovered. I still don't know what this League of One is. Neferon is a barren volcanic terrestrial world with an atmosphere of carbon dioxide and krypton. Its surface is mainly composed of sodium with deposits of magnesium. Aside from displays of geological beauty, including many spectacular volcanoes, this barren world is of little interest. Entries relating to Neferon in the astronomical database are sparse. By design, I'm guessing. Neferon. Resh probe salvage. A turnover tank? Ambush by the Thresher Maw? Perhaps? What the heck? Someone shooting at me. What? This Cerberus soldier had an identification tag for Captain Varsinth, one of the Salarian soldiers responsible for capturing the League of One. It's unclear how he came into possession of this relic. Cerberus soldier? What? This doesn't look like a Cerberus soldier. Cerberus is an Alliance Black Ops, right? But this guy is Salarian, not human. I'm guessing it's a bug. Not a bug, but a mistake on the developer's part.
can't get a clear shot. I've got a shot!
The Yara is almost knocked down. Magic pixel. Terminal. Okay. You cautiously press a few buttons and an alarm chimes. The optical database is flashing itself. Quickly you copy as many files as you can to your hard suit's internal computer. It's memory wiped. The computer shuts down. The files are sure to be encrypted, but you've got time to crack them. Archive files. Alright. So we're done here. Cerberus has been conducting illegal genetic research in an effort to create an unstoppable army. Yep. The quest is done.